If you have a valuable online service or info product, this video is going to change your life. So like the title, I'm going to be covering 3 super simple strategies that you guys can implement today that help me scale my business to over 54K a month and also book over 1,000 meetings in the last 6 months. When you combine these 3 easy to implement strategies, what's going to happen is people are going to come onto your call knowing who you are, liking what you do, trusting you, and also ready to buy. So without further ado, let's just get straight into it. Number 1, it's called the text to gift method, and it is very, very simple to do. So whenever someone comes into your calendar, they book into your calendar, doesn't matter where they're from, whether it's from organic or whether it's from a lead funnel, maybe it's from a paid ad. Whenever someone has a calendar booking with you, what you want to do is you want to send them over a text message. So what this text message is going to do is prospects are going to expect calls from you, because whenever someone books in a call, what you want to do is you want to call them within the first 5 minutes. Your closer is going to absolutely love you, because all of the people booking into your calendar, they're going to be texting you on your personal phone. So what does that text message actually look like? Let's get straight into it. It's very, very simple. All right. I've never seen anybody in any industry just do this. And it goes like this. Hey, name, it's just Closer here, or it's just Tuda here from whatever your company name is. You're booked in, but quick little fun challenge for you. I'm going to be calling you soon on my personal, but if you beat me and text me first, I'll give you a gift I'm sure you will like. And then under there, it says text my personal, and then it's going to be your personal phone number, or it is going to be your closer's phone number. So what this is going to do is incentivizing your prospects who've already booked into your calendar to text your closer. That way, say your closer, for example, is on a call, right? Maybe he can't call in within the first 5 minutes. What you're going to do is you're going to add this text message in so that whenever someone comes in and your closer can't call them, they already have a text message, waiting for a call. So like I said, these are super duper easy to implement. It's typically you following up with your prospects, but now it's your prospects following up with you. And that's what makes it so powerful. Number 2 is implementing something called a next step page, or a FAQ page, frequently asked questions. So what is the next step page? Basically, this is what it looks like. So step 2 out of 2, complete. Great work. You've completed the application process, because they're going to be led to this right after they book into their calendar. We're going to tell them to watch that video below for clear steps and what to expect. Right under this, I don't know if you guys can tell, but it says, again, just like the text message that we sent earlier, you're going to get a call soon from a phone number. And that phone number is going to be either yours or your closer's. So what this does is it's going to set expectations for the call. It's going to increase your show up rate. They're going to come onto the call with that full transparency, knowing what you do, right? And it's going to already have answered all the questions that they have about the program itself. So it's really important that you guys implement this. What are the videos that are in the actual frequently asked page? We have around 4 to 5. The things that you need is a program outline or your service outline, a guarantee / explanation, or what the worst case scenario working with you is going to be, who this isn't for. This is where you're going to disqualify and try to pre-handle certain topics, such as, maybe they're hesitant, or maybe they're not all in, stuff like that. Like people who aren't all in, people who aren't serious about actually growing their business, like we don't want you. And then finally, the company's mission. That way they can actually get to know you, like you, and, just know more about the company and who they're going to be working with. Like I mentioned earlier, there's going to be 2 ways that your prospects are going to see this next step page. So it's going to be right after the calendar booking, which is they're going to book into their calendar. And then after they booked into the calendar, that page is going to link right into the next step page. The other way that they're also going to see the page, which is they're going to be seeing the video twice, by the way. So it is right after you call them. Your closer is going to call them. And then after they send over their VSL video or a customized video, which I'm going to get into in the third one, they're going to also send over a next step page just to make sure that they have it. By the way, hope you guys are enjoying these strategies so far. If you guys have any questions, send a message over on my Instagram and I'll send you some goodies to help specifically with this. Or if you have any questions, leave them down in the comments. And finally, number 3, I want you guys to start personally sending in your VSL videos. A lot of you guys, I talk to a lot of you guys, quit complicating your acquisition. You guys don't need a landing page. You don't need a VSL page. You don't need some crazy 10 automations, 10 email sequences. You don't need a website. And I explain in other videos on why you don't, which I'm going to link in the description, or you can check out in the channel below. Why that works is exactly because you want to prioritize that human touch. What that's going to do is that it's going to make them fully and in-depth, intently watch these videos that you send them over to them. And it's going to get rid of the people who just book in, they don't watch a VSL from that landing page, and they just hop onto the call fully unnurtured, fully uneducated. They don't know who you are. And at the beginning of the call, they tell you, just tell me what you do, man. So what you're going to do right after they book in is within the first 5 minutes, you obviously want to give them a call. However, one thing that you can do is, this is specifically for iPhones, by the way, specifically for iPhones. And you need your personal number to do this. So it's like, hey, name, it's Tuda, as an introductory, sentence. hey, Name, it's Tuda. You booked in for an appointment just now. Is that right? Or you booked in for an appointment at 9 p.m. tomorrow. Like, is that right? And they're going to be like, yeah. And it doesn't really matter if they answer you or text you back because you're going to give them a call within the first 5 minutes. Whenever you give an introductory text, whenever you call them, what's going to happen is they're going to see a screen that says your number above, but it also says maybe Tuda. And like I mentioned, they already have gotten that text message from that first strategy. They're going to expect a call from you and from someone named Tuda. So what that's going to do is the pickup rate is going to be super high and they're already expecting a call from you. What you want to do when you're calling within the first 5 minutes is you can use this little script. This is what I use, right? Hey, Tuda, I saw that you booked in a call for around this time. Is that right? Awesome. I just wanted to shoot you over a quick call, kind of get a rundown of your situation. That way I can send over the proper resources to make sure we're on the same page and it's as productive as possible. Does that sound good? So I know I did add a little bit more tonality in there, which is what you want to do when you're initially calling. I do have another video on tonality if you guys want to check that out. What's going to happen is once you get a rundown of their situation, whatever their pain points happen to be, what you're going to do is you're going to send that customized video or send that VSL over to them and use that as a solution to their pain point. So that way they come onto the call watching something that's going to directly help them. And they're going to be like, wow, this is freaking amazing. And they're just going to watch it and they're just going to trust you so much more. So like I mentioned earlier, pain point connected to your solution, it just builds trust better. One thing I want you guys to do is if they don't watch that VSL or they don't watch that nurture video, that custom video that you sent over to them based on their pain point, just don't take the call. Like I want you guys to set that standard for yourself. You're only going to take people who are qualified, people who actually trust you and have consumed some sort of content from you. So essentially, it's just going to offer more opportunities to binge more of your content. And finally, sending over these customized videos or the VSL videos, whether it's like a YouTube video or something, right? It's just going to offer more opportunity for them to actually, look at your different social profiles or maybe just binge more of your content because what you sent them was so valuable. So what they're going to be thinking is, wow, this guy is very, very informational. He's very knowledgeable. He just solved my pain point. I wonder what other types of content that he has that could potentially help me. And they're just going to binge more of your content and, look around different social profiles. I do have another video breaking down exactly how you can build that gap in the call, and then you can properly bridge that gap with your solution, which is the customized video or the VSL video. So I want you guys to check that out as well. I'm going to leave it down in the comments. So yeah, basically, like I mentioned, these are very, very simple and easy to implement things. Number one, text to gift method. Whenever someone books in the calendar, then you're going to send a text message, basically priming them to get ready for a call from you or the closer. And if they text you, they'll get a gift. Number two, you're going to have a next step page or an FAQ page. So like I mentioned before, they're going to be primed already. So they're expecting a call again, which is why we say you'll get a call soon from whatever number your closer has. And then it's just going to set expectations for the call and they're going to come on knowing exactly what the program or what you actually do. And then finally, like personally send the VSL videos. So yeah, like quit complicating your acquisition. You really don't need a landing page. You don't need a VSL page. You don't need a website. Just focus on making sure you can build as much trust and value as possible from them booking a call into actually coming onto the call. That's also what's going to solve your show up rate issue too. But yeah, if you guys have any other questions regarding these three strategies or, what your specific situation is and you kind of want help, just text me over on my Instagram. I'm going to be there every single day. I'll answer you guys' questions for you. But other than that, if you guys don't know how to bridge that gap or if you guys don't understand certain topics that I talked about earlier and you want me to go more in depth on it, I'm going to have these videos right here and you can watch them. I hope you guys found that helpful and I hope you guys have a good rest of your day.